is the deal. Apparently, a whole lot going on in here. What you guys are going to be hearing in the background is my kids. So, my sons are playing basketball, which is probably not the best thing to do in the house, but these two ain't got the sense God gave a goat. So, I mean, why not? Let's play basketball in the house. What crazy people do. Here come this one. What you want? It's on the couch, man. This is my life right here. Be all day long. These two playing ball. My daughter over here she's doing all these two. I don't know if any of y'all got boys, but these two, so and so, they be on some other stuff. They be on some other stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's how we do. It's a Tuesday night. Apparently, a whole lot going on here, Drip. All kinds of stuff on in here. Sixers are playing. It's hate day here in Philly. I don't know how many of my Philly people are in here, but it is definitely hate day in Philly. Sixers are playing the Celtics. The Phillies are playing the Mets, and the Flyers are playing the Bruins. It is definitely hate day in Philly. We get all three wins. Is it tomorrow? Apparently, a whole lot going on here. I'll take 2 out of 3. Sixers against the Celtics and the Phillies beating the Mets. Actually, you know what? I would rather have all three because the Flyers were doing anything this year, and then they started taking a whole bunch of L's and getting whooped. They gave up 75 goals in March. 75. I don't know how many hockey fans are here with me. Lord, they gave up a lot of goals in March. Them balls, they got beat one game 9-0. 9-0 in hockey is like what in the but that's neither here nor there. We live here. I'm chilling. There's all kinds of chaos going on in the background. But it's cool, you know what I mean? There's so much good stuff happening right now. There's a lot of terrible stuff happening right now. I don't know if any of you guys are DC fans like I am. You don't know I'm a comic book dude, as you can see behind me, sort of. I'm a big comic book dude, and right now, one of my favorite writers in the game, like in the game, one of the best all time, one of the dudes that has written some of the best stuff in comics history. Yeah, I'm gonna put it out there like that. He's taking lots of L's. So shout out to shout out to Jeff Johns, man, bruh. Some technology, what's up? Um, Brett Robinson, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or Sixers are up by what is we up by? What is that 63-46? Yeah, that's 60. Okay, that's a 17-point lead there. All right, I can handle that. I'm good with that. We up on the Celtics by 17. I'm a happy dude. Brett Robinson, RN, what's going on over here on YouTube? Uh, Facebook people. Yo, I don't know how many of y'all were here yesterday. God, my hair looks like hell. Jesus Christ. I'm like a hobo. How many of y'all were here the other night, last week? Um, I was talking about all the folks that were chilling out, hanging out with me on Facebook, and your man was like, "Yo, how you got 100,000 followers and 3 people watching you right now?" I was like, "Bro, your man hit me right in the heart muscle with that one. That was not cool. That shit out. Yeah, I caught all types of bad feelings about that one last week. It made me cry a little bit after the show ended. I was like, why you had to do me like that, man? It was not cool. It was funny. It was mad funny, but not cool. But yeah, man, we chilling out. You know what I mean? It's another Tuesday night. There is so much stuff. Listen, y'all have no idea. Jessica Burchett, let me know gonna be if we're gonna be playing in Asheville, North Carolina anytime soon. Um, maybe. Who knows? We're still trying to work out what kind of shows we're going to be doing. The only stuff that we have officially back on the books right now is the stuff in the UK, and that's not until September, when hopefully everybody is, you know, things are a little better and folks are better vaccinated and so on and so forth. Thanks a lot, Jessica. We really appreciate that. Shout out to Asheville, North Carolina. My mother's from Asheville, um, so we've been there a few times. I've been there a few times. Actually, the first weekend we went, my first Gangstagrass tour. Um, Rich, what's good? I didn't know that was you, man. All right, cool. My first Gangstagrass tour, we were in Asheville. We did a show here in Philly, and then we did. Where the hell did we play? We did play Asheville. We played two other shows. I forget where. But the last show we played was Asheville. The first time I was ever there. Yes, you can have that. Um, yeah, I'm over here doing parenting. Undercover tourist, what's good, man? I'm doing all right, man. We're doing okay. Things are going all right. But yeah, Asheville is the joint. We have a we have a we have a ball. We've had very good times in Asheville. It's a weird town, man. It's a very very weird town, but I love the energy there. Like I said, my mom is from there, um, and one of the last times I was there, my cousin who lives there took me to a rec center that had been converted from her old high school, and there was still stuff from the high school there, including some pictures from a civil rights group that my mother was a part of, and there were some pictures of my mom from high school, which was dope to see. We actually just celebrated what would have been her 76th birthday the other day. My mom died many years ago, 38 years ago. Yeah, 38 years ago. And so it was good to get there when I went, and it was a good time. Billy Platt, thanks a lot, man. We really appreciate that, man. We really appreciate it. There's so much stuff going on right now that I wish I could talk about. We are doing so much cool stuff right now. There's lots and lots of stuff. Um, yo, Rich, if you and M better book Gangsta Grass for the wedding. Um, yeah, we're all trying to get vaccinated right now. I'm getting my second shot this Saturday. I'm very excited about that. My daughter got her shots. She's all vaccinated up. My boys can't get theirs yet because they're only 15 and 7. So in Pennsylvania, there's nowhere to get them. Nowhere for the boys to get them. But fingers crossed they come up with a good kid version of the vaccine. I'm trying to trying to get the hookup on that first. My little man is not the best with shots, but whatever. If they do that, then let's get it. Let's get it. Rich, thanks a lot, man. We trying to keep it hot. There's so much I want to tell you guys about that I can't tell you about, but we got it. There are some things happening, bro. We're doing some stuff and some things, and yeah, there's a lot happening. And I want to tell you guys so much. Tell you so much, but I can't. I can tell you about what I'm working on personally. I'm working on a couple of new joints. Put out a new song last week on my mom's birthday. A joint called Multitasking, produced by uh, Alexa Gold. I've been telling you, I've been talking to everybody about this new joint this new stuff that I'm working on with Alexa Gold, my man Scott, aka Blue Marble. There's so much. So thank Upchurch for you finding. Well, thank you very much, Upchurch, putting Billy Platt on the Gangsta Grass. We appreciate that, man. I'm hoping I can keep you guys' attention this week, so that so I'm not down to 3 people on Facebook. Yo, y'all don't understand how bad that hurt me. Your man was like, "Yo, how you got 100,000 followers and 3 people watching you, bro?" I was like, "Oh, it was ugly. It was bad." And so I guess I'll do what I can to entertain you guys. I don't know if there's going to be any shucking and or jiving. Probably not. Nikki, what's up, babe? How are you? I have my doubts. Um, I don't know. There might be a verse or two. Yo, there is some. Ooh, oh man, there's so much stuff I just want to play for you guys. There's so. You know what? Did I play? Did I play that one for you? I don't think I did play that one for you guys yet. Don't think so. Maybe I'll put a link up for that one. But you guys, you can find multitasking if you go to boombaptherapy.com. You can check that out. And yeah, I mean, support, download it. We trying to get this money out here. I'm not even gonna lie. Like at this point, I'm doing music because it's fun to do music, but I'm also trying to get this money. I got bills to pay. Yeah, let's pay these bills. Oh, now, I could go a whole bunch of different routes. Me and Dolio talk about this all the time. That we could go a whole bunch of different routes and make some money. And I can make music like uh, some of these balls out here, and make all kinds of probably get a little bit of green, but I don't know if I would feel right about that in my soul. And honestly, I think all of you that know who we are and know Gangstagrass and know what we do, you guys wouldn't feel right about that either. Yo, am I undercover tourist? I appreciate you asking me. No luck on John Cena and Gangsta Grass on SNL yet. I'm still trying. You know what I mean? Actually, yeah. You know what? Shout out to Paul Porter. We did a John on Clubhouse. I had my first Clubhouse experience the other day. If you any of you guys are on Clubhouse, let me know. It's a fascinating John because like part of the time I felt like we were like doing a podcast or whatever. And then I remembered, no, we're just on here talking to a bunch of people. Like we're all just in here chatting. So it took me a minute to kind of get used to that. Um, and so to, to get on Clubhouse and just kind of chat with random people felt a little different. At least this, this is me live streaming and saying what's up to everybody, and I'm coming across the interwebs and so on and so forth. Even quite honestly, even if nobody's watching me, I would do this. Like I say all the time, this is my weekly therapy session. But the Clubhouse was a little different. So when we did that, and we were chatting with Paul Porter, and any of my OGs. There's a couple of old head cats out here that know who Paul Porter is. Been doing radio for a long time. He used to handle his biz on BET back in the day. Yeah, I mean, and so I was in the room like, oh man, Paul Porter's up in here. You know what I mean? Because I go that far back when I used to when I used to watch BET when they used to like show videos and stuff and like music. That was my joint. That made me real happy. Speaking of that, I saw this thing on Twitter the other day where Bo was like, "Yo, it feels like they just at MTV they just go in there and push play on ridiculousness and then leave." Yo, I don't know if any of you guys watch ridiculousness. I do. I watch ridiculousness on a daily basis. Like if there's nothing else on, I'll be like, "Let me see what's on ridiculousness," and I will watch that shit all the time. Um, Brett Robinson. Yeah, man, I'm Philly born and raised, dude. I don't know where you're at, but yeah, Philly. This is we've been doing this thing for a very long time, and this is where actually the first Gangstagrass tour show was here in Philly. 10 years ago. God, might have been 10 years ago this week. I forget the date of it. I cannot remember the date of it, but it was very very close to this week 10 years ago. We Cole Porter, not Cole Porter. That was not Cole Porter. Paul Porter. Paul Porter. Um, nah. Yeah. So it's 10 years ago this month that I became an official member of Gangstagrass, and the interestingly enough, the other thing that happened 10 years ago this month, um, I became a part of the first and most amazing uh, Black pop culture podcast, the Black Tribbles. Shout outs to Black Tribbles, who's also celebrating his 10th birthday this month. And we are actually shutting it down. Next weekend is the Guinness World Record breaking 60-hour uh, live streaming podcast. We're going to break the record. The record is 55, so we're going to try and break the record. 60 hours starts the 16th at 9 a.m. and we're going to 9 p.m. on Sunday night. And yeah, man, it's going to be buckets of fun and all sorts of chicanery and insanity and goonery and such. And you should definitely come through and check that out. Yeah, man. Hey, Johnny, what's up, brother? How are you? Yeah, man. So 20 April 2011 was pretty special for me. Um, I had just, like I said, Gangstagrass and Black Tribble started that month, and I wasn't able to be there for a lot of the first few episodes of Black Tribbles because I was out of town, and the Sixers were up by 21. Sorry about that. I just interject that real quick. Sixers up by 21, spanking the Celtics. I like that. That makes me very happy. That makes me very happy. Um, yeah, man. So that month, April 2011, I did my first Gangster Grass show, and Black Tribble started. The last 10 years, I've been involved in both of those, and it's been it's been just magnificent. Like I tell people all the time, a lot of the stuff that has happened in my life, like the really interesting stuff, beyond besides being a father, because that's the most interesting. But um, over the last 10 years, most of the really interesting stuff in my life has happened because of Black Tribbles and Gangstagrass. And so for Gangstagrass to be continuing the way it's continuing and building and growing and so on and so forth, and for Black Tribbles to be wrapping up, especially going out the way that we have planned to go out, with this 60-hour live stream, and trying to get this Guinness World Record. It's it's something else, man. It is really something else, and it'll it's one of those things where a lot of people kind of have the idea that when you get to a certain point in life and a certain age, like your life should be a certain thing, and you should be doing this, that, and third, and it's time to give up on a lot of stuff and whatever. And if anyone can be the example of, nah, it's definitely me. You know what I'm saying? Having done all this stuff in the last 10 years with three kids, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my kids and shout out to their mothers, for you know recognizing that all this stuff was important enough and could be of some help to my children and all that sort of stuff. And so yeah, man. And it has been, like I said, it's been a fantastic 10 years, and here's to 10 more and 20 more. Because honestly, I'm trying to be on some KRS stuff. He said on Mad Ism, he said ripping the microphone till I'm month of effing 60. And yeah, like if I got nothing else to do, I really, quite honestly, have no other skills. There's really nothing else I could do. Like I could go get a job, but it wouldn't be nearly as interesting as this. I've been sitting here writing over the last several days. Shout out to my hip hop people out here. I gotta, there's some stuff. There's some stuff coming. There's some stuff coming. Speaking of which, oh yeah, that's what I forgot. Um, for anyone that has enjoyed the new album, new Gangstagrass album, No Time for Enemies, there's a track on there called Do Better. And on Do Better, there's a phenomenal MC that joined us. His name is Randall Wyatt, a dear friend of ours out in Portland. And he is a beast on the mic. He's got his own business. He's helping people repair their homes. It's a nonprofit he's in charge of. He's helping people repair their homes so they're able to keep them. And it's absolutely wonderful. And he just dropped a new album. It's called 16. It is fantastic. This dude, if you're a fan of Gangstagrass and a fan of what we do musically, as far as emceeing, you are definitely gonna want to check out Randall Wyatt's new album 16. It's on his Bandcamp page. If you search Randall with one L, shout out to one L Randall's Randall Wyatt. The album's called 16 and it's magnificent. And me and Dolio actually make an appearance on there on one of the tracks. Gifted Gab from Black Alicious makes an appearance on there on one of the tracks. It is magnificent. Go check it out. Buckets and buckets of fun. You need something new to listen to, go check out the brother Randall Wyatt, MC extraordinaire and businessman and all around good fucking dude. So go check that out. I want to I'm gonna find this for you guys and I'm gonna put the link in all the chats because it is buckets and buckets of fun, man. This guy, his new album is just so good. You're gonna lose your minds. His foundation is called Taking Ownership PDX. He's the executive director of that, and I'm gonna put the link to his Bandcamp page in all of these chats because man, oh man, is this a good record. Copy that. I'm going to put it in all of these. You are going to go check out some Randall Wyatt because this dude is amazing. I've had a couple people ask me the last couple of days, like, "Hey, what should I be listening to? What's the new Jimmy John? What's got the new Happy Haps? Who's got them new Rappity Raps?" Well, I'm telling you now, it's my man Randall Wyatt out in Portland. My daughter's over there laughing at me, saying the weird thing. That's okay. Um, yeah, man, that is what I need you guys to go check out. My man Randall Wyatt. We are in the process of working on God, all kinds of new things. So much new stuff is happening. I wanna tell you guys about all of it, but I can't. I can't. Oh my goodness gracious, it's killing me. Oh my goodness gracious, there's so much happening. I'm trying to find a new verse for you guys, but like a lot of this is like, oh, you can't tell them yet. Nope, can't give you that one yet. That's for that. Can I give you that one? No, can't give you that one. Nope, can't give you that one. Oh, there's so much good stuff here. There's so much good stuff here. Oh boy. Oh man, there is so much good stuff. Yeah, definitely. Trauma Technology. Definitely check out Brand's joint. It is buckets of fun. See, your man. I'm checking to see who's still hanging out with me. You know what I'm saying? But and most of the folks are still on YouTube and on Twitch. Every time I checked the Facebook, John, it was down to like 5. And I keep thinking about the poll. Oh man, this is terrible. This is terrible. Let's see. How can I keep you guys' attention? Oh, you know what? I know how I can keep your attention. I wonder if this will stream. No, it won't do that. There's some new stuff. There's some new stuff. I want to give y'all this one, John, that my man that I did, but I can't give you that one. I want to tell you all this stuff. This is annoying. This is really annoying. This is really, really annoying, but I can't. I can't. It'll get me in trouble. I may as well have NDAs on a lot of this stuff. Have somebody's lawyer call me up like, "Yo, why are you putting that out, dog? You can't do that. You're gonna get arrested for that." I'm not trying to do that. Uh, hmm, hmm. What do I want to give y'all? Every now and then, for the folks that come through and hang out with me and whatnot, I like to give them a new verse every now and again. Just because they are. You know what? I'm gonna play Rand's joint for y'all. I'm gonna play it, and I don't want anybody to say nothing. Ready? Watch this. This is a joint that we did on Rand's album. It's called "Not Paying Attention." Hold on a second. What do you want? No, you got a copy of it. We'll see. We'll see how much of this I get away with. For powers that be shut us down.
Who's hot and who's hitting, who's popping, who's spitting, who's got it, who's getting, we're not paying attention, We're just doing our own thing, we're just doing our own thing. Who's hot and who's hitting, who's popping, who's spitting, who's got it, who's getting, we're not paying attention, no. We're just doing our own thing, we're just doing our own thing.
Sing a song of sixpence, we about to croon. Alpha wolf pack leader howling at the moon. Praying to my gods that they grant me a boon so I can keep on rocking till tomorrow afternoon. Keep it spicy as the sands of Dune, stacked with more flavor than a sack of macaroons. Dismiss the idea that Rand's a goon, cause my vocab will knock you out your pantaloons. A mixture of graffiti and Sanskrit runes, true school hip-hop and old banjo tunes, bringing in fans from all types of lands. And if you don't believe me, just scan the room. Worldwide folks from Canada and Cameroon, the West Bank, West Berlin, West Camden too. The home of the koalas and the kangaroos. They all want to hear verses from those Randall dudes.
Who's hot and who's hitting, who's popping, who's spitting, who's got it, who's getting.
That's all you get. That was just me rocking out on Randall Wyatt's album. The song is called "Not Paying Attention." The album is called 16. Go check that out. I think that was just about enough before we got in trouble with Facebook. Otherwise, they'd be like, "You can't play music on here, man." Y'all. I'm so glad y'all can't see me about to backhand my son. See, I'm out here. See, if I backhand him, y'all can't see that. So when I just be like, "Pat," y'all can't see that. Thank God. No, I'm not gonna backhand myself. Uh-oh. What? Hold on. All right. So, okay. All right. I love this. I love this. I want you guys. I want you guys to all be a part of this. And shout out to Twitch's auto moderator. Twitch's auto moderator will hold a message, and it says held a message for reason sexual. Allow will post it to chat. The message says, "I may be weird, but when I first heard way back when Run DMC and Aerosmith sang together, I thought that was badass. It had ass like in bold, so I guess that was the sexual part. Flash forward a few slash a lot of years later, Gangstagrass blew me, hit bold, away." Oh God. Melanin and Malcolm, thank you very much. That was yeah, man. That joint is dope. It's real dope. And Rand, he did his thing on that. Definitely did his thing on that. Make sure y'all go check that out. Randall Wyatt's album 16. Yo, I am so amused by that. That shit said blew me and had to auto moderate it because it was sexual. Oh God. Oh, that makes me happy. I do love me some auto moderator. Shout outs to auto moderators. They're lots of fun. Yeah, Rand actually did. Yeah, phrasing like a motherfucker, right? You ain't even kidding. Shout outs to Rand. He actually did the show, did our Friday night live stream a couple months back. As the album was in production, and was telling us all about it, as well as his taking back Portland LLC, where he's helping people fix their houses and such. So shout out to Rand, that's my dude, and I really do hope. Yeah, right. This kid's present. Yeah, apparently it blew me away. Oh my God. Oh boy, we are terrified. Oh, it's such good stuff. Um, but that's the like I said, that first bit of the new song. I didn't want to do too much of it, so nobody got in trouble. But definitely check that out. Go and hit Ranch Bandcamp and cop that, bro. I wonder if I used any of these beats. Um, mm, mm, mm. I feel like I used one of these verses or two, and I'm probably gonna. I might. I might reuse them. That's happened. That has happened before. Shout out to everybody that's reused a verse on multiple tracks. I mean, that shit is real. This is like writing these raps. This shit is not easy. Um, well, maybe I'll use this one. Who knows, man? Who knows? There's so much new stuff coming up. Um, let me see. See if it'd be like this. Hmm. Oh, here we go. So I'll be like, get it together, mate. You're not messing with a featherweight. You need Phoenix's telekinesis to make us levitate. Beat Freddy and Jason. Now it's time to take Leatherface. Even if I ever take an L, I'll regenerate. Like Superman under the sun. Extra credit, yeah, I said it 121. Up against the force and the momentum. Power pack proportion of a dozen kilotons. Last son of Krypton. Fist of the North Star. Speed racer. Dream chaser. Whipping in a sports car. Artistic prodigy. I'ma put it on y'all and beat up the mic like I'm entering the pond far. Giving you beyond bars, but this here is real meat. The unexpected voice coming to you on this trill beat. Corpse level funky, giving you the stankest rhyme with a lightning bolt and it's alive like Frankenstein. See, every now and again, I'm gonna do some stuff like that. Yeah, oh, yeah, you know what I just realized? I just realized what that was even for. I just remember what that was even for. That's some stuff that didn't even get recorded. Gonna use that one again. Yeah. This, like I said, man, this writing shit is not easy. And so every now and again, I was wondering where that shirt went. My daughter's wearing one of my T-shirts. I was sitting there looking for it the other day, and there it is. All right, what we got here? Sixers are still up by 15. That's good. Yeah, we're definitely gonna use that one again. I just realized where that was for. There's all kinds of stuff in here. See if I got another one for y'all. Smoke in the air from the fire, the track lit. Reforging the chains. I guess I'm gonna be a blacksmith, melting down the metals of the locks and the shackles that my forefathers broke as they stomped in the battle. Treating them like cattle. Now the bulls start raging, the buildings start to rattle when we stampede the pavement. Born in the basement, my chainmail armor links with every freedom fighter whose defense is on the brink, serving as a shield to protect the righteousness. Warrior boots on a trek through the viper's nest. Oh damn! I definitely gotta finish that. Yo, there's so many unfinished verses. Shout out to unfinished verses. Um, my daughter's laughing at my coffee cup. Oh, yo, I'm trying to. If anybody out there is, I know mad people out there that are slanging merch. I'm trying to sell these. Trying to find a good deal on coffee mugs with the logo on it. He said throwing some anime, Space Cruiser Yamato, or hey, yo, I just put Cowboy Bebop in a verse, John. I said, pull up in a tux and a fresh pair of Reeboks, bumping jazzy country music, that Cowboy Bebop. What? Yes, that's what I said. Yeah, and you know what? I actually did use. There is a Star Blazers reference in a verse that I did on a song called Black Superhero Music. I'm gonna find that for y'all real quick and throw that up in the joint too. Shout out to my homies, my man Steve. We put out this joint. Hold on, let me find it real quick. This is gonna take me a second to find. Superhero. Do. That's not it. Hold on. No, it's on YouTube somewhere. Let me find that. Find that quick. Crew is called the Collective. Superhero music. Where is it? There it is. Joint called Here to Save You All. I'm gonna throw this one up in the joint too. This is a dope track. I'm
Hey man, no way. This cat get all our asses killed, man. Look at him. He look funny, man. Look how he's looking at us.
Hey, look, man, I can handle myself.
10 seconds.
Oh yeah. Well, what makes you think you can be a black hero? Black hero. Black hero.
Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Collective on the scene, and it did big change. It's a shame we trying to maintain in this game with a capital F, insane in the midbrain. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Collective on the scene, bring a change to the game. The bill of plane, just trying to maintain in this game with a capital F, insane in the midbrain. Swinging on the scene with the ill dream team. I mean, my crew clean and my spit games mean. Balls hit like Luke Cage. As soon as we hit the stage, lead a crowd in a rage when the beat gets laid. Don't rush the set, quiet as a step. Keep my mind focused. Flex like the most in Tibet. Man, I'm focused. Got no time.
That kind of thing. You can't run too much music on the Jones here. They'll kill you or whatever. I'm not sure how that works. I don't think I'm looking for you or how any of that works. But I'm gonna throw this up in all the chats as well. It's very very dope stuff. I want y'all to check that out too. It's the Collective. It's called Here to Save You All. And that's it, man. It'll get me in trouble if I play the whole joint. Yeah, right. I'm gonna get you sucker intro. That's exactly right. Shout out to Metalhead Amalgam. You know your stuff. Um, but yeah, man, make sure you check that video out. Shout out to everybody involved in that. My man Steve put that beat together. That thing is sick, sick. Yo, it really does go. Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of that record and everybody on it. Yeah, if you get a minute, check that. The video is posted up on the various streams and chats and such as those. Uh, yeah, so you wanted that them anime references. There you go. There's so much. Yo, shout out to Baby Black, by the way, for any of y'all that know your hip hop here in Philly. Um, there's a cat in this town named Baby Black who is uh, who I always talk about, and I feel like I always have to talk about because he's so dope. Fantastic MC and businessman and producer and so on and so forth. And I just got a verse on him, and I'm really, really excited because it's amazing. It's amazing. And the verse has a Gangstagrass reference in it because this dude's dope. So shout out to Baby Black. Man, when we put that together. Joshy G. Music is great. Love hearing it blend. School's music programs consider doing some classes based on race. It's a weird time, and some of your students need to hear and see Gangstagrass. Yo, hit us up, man. We have done stuff in schools all over the country. We did a couple joints down in DC. We did a couple joints in New York. For we've done stuff for like kindergartners, which was hilarious. That was funny. Like fourth graders. Yo, I had a shout out to my man Derek. He was teaching down in Silver Spring, Maryland, and one of the classes, one of the girls, little girl had memorized one of my verses, and she spit it like before a performance that we did for them. And I was like, what? Like, hold on. And she got most of it. She really did get a good 85% of it. I was thoroughly, thoroughly impressed. I'm like, all right, young John, handle your biz. She did the damn thing. I was very, very impressed with that. And so, just having, just knowing that a, you know, 10-year-old was like, oh, you know what? I need to learn this whole verse. And it was one of mine. That's a good feeling, man. That's one of those things that'll stay with you. Um, and that's honestly, that's why I write the way I write. That's why say the stuff I say because I, I'll curse. I curse a lot, and it's my fault that my daughter curses. Like I said, and the boys don't in my presence. Alex doesn't. Alex gets mad at me because he'll be like, "Don't stop cursing, Daddy." But even with the profanity and the occasional joint, it's not the kind of stuff that I would say that a kid shouldn't hear. There's never been uh, and some of my favorite music is definitely on some, Junior Mafia, fuck bitches get money because I love that record. But you know what I mean. I'm probably not gonna write it. But that said, um, hey, I'll play it for my son because I'm like, no. But the stuff that I'm writing, I definitely would not. I'm okay with kids hearing and repeating back to me. And this young lady repeated like a whole verse, and my mind was blown. I was like, hold on a second here, child. How do you what? Really? Alrighty. Yeah, it felt good. Um, hey, look, Josh, all day, man. We definitely that's the thing that really makes all of this interesting is being able to interact with the fans, and a lot of you guys are just so fantastic. Um, there's 100 million things you could be doing here, but the six, well, the 20 of you are like, you know what, I'm going to listen to this goofball run his mouth for an hour. And so that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. And Josh, if you, if you got any questions, if there's anything you need from us to, for the kids, let us know, man. Hit us up, hit us in the comments. You can shoot us a message on the book, hit us up on Instagram, whatever. And we will, one of us will get back to you. And hell, when the world opens up again, maybe Gangstagrass will show up and do a show in your classroom. Who knows, man? Who knows? It wouldn't be the first time. Just make sure you got adult sized chairs, like at least one. Yo, dog, trying to sit in them little kid chairs, bro. I have tried that before. It does not work. We did a kindergarten John, Wrench's kid. Their class had us in, and first of all, the kindergartners was like, he was like, "Hey, you guys have any questions?" And the one kid was like, "I have a guitar." Word, okay. Yeah, kindergartners are the most random beings on earth. They're so random, and so trying to really, it wasn't really about like teaching them the music or anything like that, but just sort of entertaining them for an hour or so. Hilarious, absolutely hysterical. We had a good time with them, and they had a good time. So it was lots of fun. Um, but yeah, man, there's all kinds of stuff going on. For all our people in the UK, there are shows that are booked over there in September, and God willing, and everything is open and everybody can breathe and so on and so forth. We're going to be heading back out to the UK in September, and we're really really excited about that. Like, yo, why didn't y'all tell me my hair looks like this? I'm looking at some of these. I'm barely looking at my own videos, at myself in the camera and whatnot. Yo, look, I just crawled out of a hole. Y'all did not. I got 3 children in this house, and ain't none of them told me that I look like some sort of crazy ass hobo. Nobody. This is how much love these guys got for me. Here, Dad, you just go do your little talky talk thing. You go do your little talky talk thing. Ain't nobody trying to pay attention to you because we over here doing our work. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like I just crawled out of a damn cave. Like the dad from the Croods. Um, I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. I got stuck in realizing what a dumpster fire I look like, but whatever. Um, where was I? Does anybody remember? I don't even know. I have no idea. Uh, no idea. Bringing it crazy like a Nick Cage movie starring Gary Busey. Yeah, see, that's crazy. Yeah, that kind of crazy. A Nick Cage movie starring Gary Busey. That kind of crazy. That's how I look right now, and nobody told me. Hey, thanks, Josh. We'll see you again. Oh, shout out to the Carolinas, man. We got people on there. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's that kind of crazy, John. I appreciate that. It is. What time is it? It's 9:48. I think I have time. I'll give y'all one more joint. Not gonna give you that. Ooh, there's another thing. Oh, there might be new videos about the drop from. Oh man. Um, if you have a favorite song for No Time for Enemies, there's probably a video for it. I think we shot like there's like 5 videos from that, and then there's 2 more coming, but I'm not gonna tell you which ones. You gotta guess. You gotta guess what the new videos for No Time for Enemies are. Joel Embiid just dunked on the Celtics. Yeah, this is good stuff right here. Joel's got 30. All right, that sounds like a winner right there. That sounds like a winner. Go Sixers. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Go Sixers. I'm the only one who cares. I'm the only one who cares. That's all right. What's the other thing I want to tell you guys? Oh, there's so much. You guys are going to get me in trouble. I want to just tell you everything. I want to just tell you everything that's going on and all the stuff. These are all secrets. Secrets. So many secrets. I do want. Okay, so here's one thing I can tell you. Yes, the Sixers are still winning. We're up by 20. Sixers are up by 20 with 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Sixers are still winning. And that's a good thing. Up by 19. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. That's a good sight right there. The other thing that's kind of funny right now is in front of the Sixers game, back and forth, are my sons playing basketball in the house. There's one of those little Nerf rims up over one door, and just a little bin, toy bin on top of something else. And my 7-year-old is upset that he's getting beat by my 14-year-old, who's literally twice his size and just better at basketball than it. And my 7-year-old, like if you could see him right now, he looks like he's about to have a heart attack. Like there's a vein popping in his head. He's, he's yelling and he's like really just losing his mind. Brett, thanks a lot for joining us, man. Upper Darby in the house. What's up? Go Sixers. Um, yeah, it's really quite hilarious. What's not speaking English? My daughter's computer has switched languages on her. It's not English somehow. Uh, this is what goes on in my house. It's either nothing. It's either just me and my 7-year-old, and he's got his face in some screen, or there's chaos, just utter chaos. Listening to, ew, did he just hit the step back? Oh, Joel with the step back. Come on, son. Come on. Oh, this is so good. I wonder how non-sports fans really do exist. It fascinates me that people that aren't into sports that are that aren't that like are you kidding me? There's so much wonder and joy and happiness. Like if you I went to my first uh championship parade in 2008 when the Phillies won, when they beat the Yankees. No, they beat Tampa Bay. I'm sorry. They lost to the Yankees the year before, the year after. And I took my then 2-year-old son, and he spent the whole thing on my shoulders at the parade, and it was wonderful. It was like the greatest thing ever. And then 3 years ago, when the Eagles won, I took my daughter and I took my younger son, who was 4 at the time. So all three of my kids have been to championship parades. And before that, the last one here in Philly was in '83. And man, it really is. You're right. His origin story is playing out right now, and it's a fascinating origin, and his I'm waiting for his powers to kick in, like Mark Grayson from Invincible, and him just like throw something and it takes off into space. That would be dope. Like if one of my kids had powers and I didn't, I would be mad. Don't get it twisted. I'd be mad. It'd be cool, and like, oh, all right, one of my kids is a mutant and they have powers. That would be cool. I would be a little bit upset that they had got powers and I didn't. That would bother me. But I would train them to be a superhero. I would train them to use their powers, and it'd be a good time. But this guy, he's gonna wind up like the dude from what was it that movie about the kid with it was kind of like Superman, Bright Burn or Bright Beach or whatever the hell that thing was called. I haven't seen it. But yeah, like watching this guy lose his mind is the funniest thing in the world. I'm hoping he gets into something else. I would like him to get into music though. He's my middle guy. He's my basketball kid. He's a music guy too. He plays the trumpet. Although he doesn't, I don't know if he still plays. You still play your trumpet? Mm-hmm. He still plays his trumpet. Um, so he's my music guy, and my daughter is my artist. She's my amazing artist. If you saw any of the art for Boom Bap Therapy, there's a picture of me, and she created a phrase on that I'm going to use for another song that she thought was the title of the album. The album's called Boom Bap Therapy. She thought it was called Old Head Energy, and it wasn't. But I'm using that because I'm old and that's hilarious. I'm old and that's hilarious. So I'm definitely going to do that. and it's going to be lots of fun. We're we're getting close to the end here. And I got to take these guys home and all that kind of stuff because that's what co-parenting dads do. Make sure everybody gets home and in bed on time and such. But I do. It is. This is actually a little bit more fun with the kids around. Um, they they definitely make they brighten up my house. And it's utterly chaotic. Like right now, it looks like 47 people live in my house. There's so much shit. And there I have these moments where I'm like, maybe if I just burn down the whole thing and start over, it'll be easier than getting everything where it belongs. Like that would probably be easier, but at the same time, it would be yo, that versus the other night. I don't know if the rest of y'all are watching these verses. Like, I would like to see somehow like some sort of bluegrass verses or like a country verse. Like, yo, it would be hot. Like a Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn verses. That would be hot. I would watch that. But the other night, John was Earth, Wind, and Fire versus the Isley Brothers. Listen to me as I tell you how amazingly dope that thing was, bruh. Like I was, I wasn't. I don't even put on music to clean my house. I put the whole thing on and clean my house while it was on. It was like that. It was just so much good stuff. Ron Isley is 85 years old and looked like the coolest dude on 2 feet with this gray fur that matched his beard somehow. I'm not sure how that worked, but it was phenomenal. If you're not up on the versus joints on that the versus channel on YouTube runs, or not YouTube, on Instagram runs, they show up on YouTube after they're done. Man, listen, this John was so banging. It was so banging. You have to. You, so the first one they did, the very first verses was uh, DJ Premier versus the RZA, right? And it was like, hey, this will be cool. Is that the first one? Um, and I mean, it was very cool, right? It was really really dope, and they did it, and it was dope. But as they've been doing them, like the build up has been better, and so it's been the technology's been better, and they brought people together. So the first one, like it was all kinds of sound issues and so on and so forth. But the last few have been really really dope. So like the what was it Patti LaBelle and Amy? Who was that versus Patti LaBelle and who? The Patti LaBelle versus. Yeah, well, there was the Erica Badu and Jill Scott joint, which was magnificent. Oh my god, that thing was insane, right? Um, but I mean, these shows have all been real dope. But this last one, the Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers, John, bruh, Gladys Knight, thank you, Shell. See, Shell coming through in the clutch. And Dionne Warwick showed up to that one. Shout out to Dionne Warwick. Miss Dionne, Gangstagrass still wants to get you on the track. We talked about it on that amazing podcast that we did. We still want to get you on the track. Gangstagrass and Dionne Warwick would be the greatest thing ever, 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 ever. So when you get a minute, you let us know and we will make that happen. How are they? All right, they're still down by 11. All right, Sixers still up by 11. I'm starting to get a little worried. Yeah, but you got to check that joint out. You have to. So much technology. You really do have to check out that Earth, Wind, and Fire joint. I was like, you know what? There's still hope for me as an old man because Ron Isley is older than me, and he was about the coolest thing. He's about the coolest thing on the internet right now. I'm like, you know what? There is still some hope for me. If I get this beard shaped up, maybe if I don't look like a some sort of caveman from 1 grillion BC, maybe I can get fly again. That'll be dope. But I tell you what, I got a little bit of gear right now, some stuff that I've accumulated throughout the pandemic. Shout out to all my retail therapists out there. Um, my hat therapist, my sneaker therapist, my hoodie therapist. Yo, my hoodie therapist, that mug is expensive and but it's helped me through a lot of this. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, but it looks like all right, minute 43 left, Sixers are up by 15. That right there signals that I am good to go. We're gonna take that home, and I'm gonna take this home. Thank y'all for joining me. It's been another fantastic hour of chatting with y'all. Thanks to everybody that came and hung out on Twitch and on Facebook and on YouTube. Um, Back down to 3 there on Facebook. I don't know, Clint. You're right, man. Was it Clint last week? That was clowning me. Shit was uncool. True, but uncool. Um, but yeah, man, we're gonna shut it down. So I gotta get these guys home and get the little man to bed. Um, Thank you again for joining me. It's your man, our son, the voice of reason, aka the Super Tribble Nation, wherever I'm at, you're at. Don't forget, the 16th through the 18th, the Black Tribbles are attempting the Guinness World Record, the longest live streaming podcast. Just hit us up on blacktribbles.com to get all the information on that. Starting next Friday, the 16th at 9 a.m. So definitely check us out there. The Comic Book Jedi, Brand of Steel at Amalgam Comics and Coffee House, 2578 Frankfurt Ave here in the Philadelphia. We're not doing coffee right now, but you can still get all your favorite books and stuff. Hit the website at amalgamphilly.com. Still doing all your favorite comics and comic related materials. So definitely hit us up. Shout out to my whole Amalgam family. And I don't know. Looks like the Sixers got this one. I got to check on the Flyers, check on the Phils, see how they did against the Mets. But most importantly, the Sixers beat the Celtics, and so life is good. Thank y'all for coming out. We really, really appreciate it. Y'all be cool. I'll probably see you next week. From an undisclosed location, I can't even tell you where I'm gonna be at because it's a secret. I love y'all. See y'all next week. Y'all be cool. Peace.